Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Thea 2 The Shattering, where honestly, I feel really powerful. We overcame some serious stuff in the last episode, and I feel like we are at a place where we maybe don't need to develop anymore. We can just push hard for victory conditions. So, I am only really aware of two ways to win the game. I believe there's a quest victory, and I believe the way you do that is by following your Divine Path quest all the way to its end. There's also the domination victory. Now, we don't know exactly what to do to push our Divine Path quest forward. You are to go to the Ancient Forest. We don't know where the Ancient Forest is. So we're probably just going to have to explore. For that, we're going to have to go to the other islands and see if we can't locate it. For the domination victory, first of all, for this top part, we're going to have to meet more people, which also means going to more islands and exploring. So obviously that's our first short-term goal, is just keep looking around the islands. We would have to either conquer half of the faction settlements or become friendly with at least 5 factions. I gotta imagine this is going to be easier. We're already 2/5 of the way there. We're above 30 with the water demons, although I don't know how many ways there really are of increasing rep with the water demons. Maybe if we come back to their village later, they'll have more stuff for us to do. We're going to hit 20 followers no matter what I do. I would have to actively try to get our number here down, so this middle part's fine. And then on this last bit, we either have to just wait a long time for our characters to level up. We have nobody at level 20 right now. Or we could secure access to some better materials or a good pipeline for creating better materials and make ourselves some better buildings. Just really fortify the hell out of our town. This is totally viable. This absolutely might be the way we go if we can't figure out how to move our Divine Path quest forward. I would like to win that way if possible. I'd like to do the quest thing. So, the first thing I want to do is come home and report to the guys in the cave, because we have moved that cave quest forward a little bit by saving the dwarf from those trolls. So let's see where that leads. You spot a shipwreck sitting atop some rocks. The vessel was large and likely still holds some treasures. You spot unnatural movement aboard. The unliving likely haunt this ship. Well, you know we always pick the magic user option if we can. Some dark magic lingers here. Prepare a ritual to cleanse this place. It turns out we're pretty actually good at rituals. We got some terrible garbage. Actually, that's not that bad. A 2.4 multiplier weapon attack with only 4.5 delay. That's actually... It's not fancy, but it's pretty good for a thing that's very straightforward. And then this wand is kind of whatever, yeah. Also, 42 nut tincture. So that's fun. Okay, I thought we had one more point of movement than that. Didn't we spend 10 movement to get here and we had 11? Ah, whatever. It's just gonna mean we have to take an extra turn here to interact with the city. So you probably could just go ahead and... Oh, Divine Word gives you Energy Disturb. Never mind. I was going to say Gathering. Gathering's fun, but I want Energy Disturb. It's a fine skill. Okay, I believe this space is the cave, right? Okay, so Slava is leveling up. Hopefully her growing up will remove whatever the curse was. I kind of want to throw her to chance just because I'm curious. I'm curious if there's some unique option for the apparently cursed child. Total chance. It has now grown into a demon. Your child was actually a changeling. It has now grown into a demon. They're just as loyal to you and your gods as before. Okay, what manner of demon is she? What is that? What is happening there? Let's do this thing. We have a pretty wild assortment of characters running our town right now. Here we go. What sort of demon is that? She's a Villy. Huh. What's her deal? So she has a dive attack. Okay, she has a natural targets anyone attack based on perception. That's actually really cool. And then she has energy disturb. She is not good at carrying stuff, but she's a flying demon. Is she super fast? No, not really. Okay. Well, she seems fine. She's like a harpy. We made a harpy. Weird. Not like super important or relevant to anything. Just weird. Alright. Found some answers for us? Yes, you know I rescued the dwarf. I saw you and the dwarf run off together. Ah, yes, of course, I was just testing you. He absolutely forgot. Where is the dwarf? Oh, him. Odd sort of fella. 5 minutes in, he wants to test the cave with some dead things. In any case, I sent him to a forge to make me a rune. Don't worry, he's under guard. Okay, did they discover anything? Yes, the old sod is mad. He calls this an Earthstone cave. Says it is one of the arteries of the Earth Heart. Now, what he refers to as the heart sent him off on an anxiety attack. He mumbled to me about the sacred duty failed, stone guards misused, and more importantly, the world breaking. I'm very concerned about the whole world breaking thing. Okay, can you get more sense out of that, maybe? Well, from what I gathered, the cosmic tree is the linchpin that holds divine power, and it is also the guardian against darkness. But what no one knew was that at the core, deep, deep beneath the earth, the roots are connected to a heart, an earth heart or seed. He does not know why the earth shattered without the heart, but he knows it is connected. Now, this heart not only feeds the tree, but also keeps something else at bay. The dwarf called it the Burning Light. With the emergence of the Lightbringers all over the land, I suspect it is a creature of theirs. These red caves, or life caves, are like the veins of this heart, living stones. The Grandmaster would not say how. He insists it is a dwarven secret and shall not be told. But most importantly, judging from this place, he said the heart is gone, dead or stolen, and this set him off like crazy. Couldn't get much more out of him after that. Okay, well, does he have any idea where to find the heart? Yes, the life caves are connected, so I had the Grandmaster carve me a rune to open the passage from here. This will take us to the central chamber, where a stone ribcage awaits a new heart. I strongly suspect there to be a creature of light guarding it now. And I have been warned that ancient heroes may stand guard, and that even if the heart is gone, they will most likely be only more aggressive in their duty. Okay, I'm ready to handle that. Apparently, character is concerned with whether or not they'd be dead, but I don't care. We'll get down there, we'll kill him. It's fine. Dead or not, we can kill him. I don't know how the culprits got past them, but no, they stand guard still. Something about runes made of mythical hearts that the Grandmaster was very proud of. Okay, we do know he was very into stealing hearts. So what does the dwarf need to get us to this inner chamber and reforge a heart? Well, since you embarked on this direct approach, not seeking aid from other factions, I'm afraid brute force will be needed again. That's fine, I'm great at brute force. There is a forest, and within it lies a special tree. Some say it is an elven druid who became one with their domain, and that there are more of them in the ancient forests. Who knows? The dwarf wants the blood of the druid tree. Sorry, is there another way that doesn't involve us murdering all the druids? Well, not that I know of, but you never know, you've surprised me before. Okay, it turns out we need to find the ancient forest of the elves. A couple of times. We can do that. So I don't want to stereotype or anything here, but I am noticing that one of the islands down here in the map is a real, what I would describe as elf green sort of color. I mean, we gotta just go check out that, right? Hold on, let's offer to trade with these guys. Oh, they don't even have any coal. Well, that's a shame. Alright, let's come back home and just, like, drop stuff off. Sort of reset our adventure. And then I guess we'll head off to the west. Oh no, 3 women wearing sparse white garments whirling in a circle. Well, we know this whole deal. Stay alert for trickery. And then use magic to ward you from their charm, but then dance with the Rusalkas, because it's fun to dance. The demon's trickery fails, and you see the real faces of the dancing nymphs. They run off angry, and you feel wiser for surviving this encounter. I do feel wiser for surviving this encounter. And hey, more water demon rep. Okay, our bog demon has leveled up. And Biaklava, I don't know, mysticism? I don't know that it matters too much. Okay, let's just remerge our inventory and then separate again. I think this is an easier way to do it than just, like, manually managing the items in and out. And we're going to leave Rysiek with the village. We're definitely taking the hunter. We're taking Biaklava, I think. And then we took both the gatherers last time, right? I mean, we may as well again. Who knows what we'll find out there. And I don't think the village really needs them. The village has enough supplies that we could probably stop gathering now and we'd be okay forever. So if we take Myslav 2, we're leaving Quarky, Monia, Radoslav, the rats. I mean, I think the village is reasonably defended. It's defended-ish. Do we want to bring any of this, like, really good loot? Actually, hold on. We should probably dump everybody back over here and just kind of reset, equipment-wise. Okay. First things first. The Zerka's definitely coming with us. We have a slightly better relic available for him. This is heavier, but it's not so heavy. Yeah, it's heavier, but it's not so heavy you can't use it. And then Biaklava is... let's see. Biaklava is actually really high yellow stats. So she would probably appreciate the other relic, but I'm a little... I wish I could sort them by, like, who's coming on the expedition. Let's see. So we're going to bring Jasia. We're probably not going to use Jasia in combat, though. And actually, she has a great weapon already. You have the best stuff we're likely to be able to give you. Do we want to trade her thing out for this relic? Basically is the question. Yeah, this one's got the good modifier. Yeah, I think so. This seems like an improvement. It doesn't have the mysticism increase, but she is focused on destiny with her attacks anyway. That's probably fine. And then Chabor should have something in his hands. What is your deal, Chabor? You're definitely a yellow or purple fighter, so like a good wand, perhaps? I don't suppose I can sort by skill level. I don't think that's exactly what I want, but it's going to be close. Yeah, basically what I want to try to find is the thing that has the highest multiplier. We can't sort by multiplier, sadly. Oh, hold on. Chabor's not coming on the adventure yet, though. Let's set everybody who's coming on the adventure first. So Myslav just has this elven spear. I'm going to select him so we can do the comparison. Yeah, alright, the dark spear is strictly better. And then he's got very good medium armor. He has no jewelry on. We don't have a lot of jewelry, though. Here, he could take that. Give him a little bit of shielding in non-red challenges, hopefully. Make him a little bit more useful. Milena is probably coming with us, so she should be armed. She has very little weight left under her carry limit, though. She would actually really... she would be well suited to using a bow or something, but do we have a bow that's light enough? Yeah, we have this elven bow. We have a lot of people who are good at non-physical attacks already, so I think we can equip her for physical combat. And then this is the only piece of jewelry we have left. We could craft some more jewelry, I suppose. Maybe that would be the smart thing to do. Hang out here for a minute and craft up some jewelry. Janara only has one weapon hand available. That's interesting. Okay, I think we've got everybody who's actually coming on the expedition is outfitted, so now let's get everybody else done. Chabor can, I guess, take the dragon artifact. And then, like, a shield? We do not have a lot of shields. 6.2 shielding, 6.8. Yeah, this'll do. And then, like, I have to go through here real quick and make sure everybody's actually holding something. So do we have any one-handed purple weapons? Wands are two-handed weapons, remarkably. We have this scroll, which is not great on Janara, but it's better than not having anything in the hand at all. Okay, you know what? This is destiny focused. This'll work. And you can't even wear armor. Okay, Rysiek and Zloslava still need weapons. So we want to give him... we want to give him as a book, right? We just don't have an appropriate thing. A wand would be okay. His wisdom's fine. It's totally okay. And then you really want a magical thing as well. This monster artifact is not ideal for you, but I think it is better than anything else that we have. Your destiny's not super high. You would really like a mysticism attack. Yeah, sure. This'll do. Okay, and then like some just kind of general armor. Just anybody who can carry armor should wear armor. We probably have some robes for the rats. We dress our rats. We make them look as fancy as possible. One of the core tenets of our society. Okay, everybody's like kind of basically capable of defending themselves at this point. Who is least likely to get involved in combat of the people who do not have a pet yet? I guess actually there's only one person who does not have a pet. Well, congratulations. You have this boar. Oh, we do have another piece of weapon block jewelry. We filter down to just jewelry. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay. That being the case, let's throw that on Lenovec. That's right. We determined I hadn't built any jewelry because we kind of don't have the materials, and I didn't really want to go and I didn't really want to go on the expedition to gather those materials because I sort of feel like it would be a waste of time. Like, I think we're in a position here where we can just get pretty aggressive with our quest completion. So, give me 50 days of food. I'm sure more than we'll need, but let's err on the side of too much. My good boat. I don't know, like 100 wood? I will actually, yeah, we'll take like 100 wood. And then, do we want to take any other stuff with us for the purposes of trade? We could. We're pretty far underneath the carry limit of the group. We don't really have that much stuff that's all that valuable. I think I'll take some herbs with us. I think maybe like half of the herbs of the town, just because the herbs are useful in rituals. Yeah, alright. Let's go out adventuring some more. We have some more landmasses to explore. So I don't think we really want to do anything other than just sail west. We know that this island here is unlikely to have an ancient forest on account of it being too frozen for trees to grow. So let's just go all the way over to Green, and if Green's not the one, then at least we've explored the farthest place, and we can check the other islands pretty quickly. Oh hey, another woman asking for shelter. It turns out we know all of your deals. Yeah, so see, sometimes, I guess in this case, it says duel, but it also explicitly says one witch against another. And we got, like, a pretty high-quality cat from that. Also, apparently that woman came to the gates of our boat, because our boat was the thing that actually participated in that challenge. Seems kind of strange to me. Boy, they really did generate this one island pretty far away from us. Oh good, we caught a wind. It seems like the wind is blowing in the wrong direction. It would actually slow us down. But, you know what? It's a magic boat in the first place. We really just used the wind as a focus for the spell we are casting that makes the boat navigable. Or makes the boat able to navigate, because I think navigate means able to be navigable means able to be navigated, like a river can be navigable. Okay, unexpected gusts of wind. Observe this strange storm. It turns out it's probably a demon. Let's try talking to the storm. We're going to talk our way out of this storm. I am a Vyatroviek. I got lost in the winds and blown into this wretched thing the humans call the sea. It is vast, no trees. I know I'm made of wind, but I was born to roam the land, not this. I will stop causing you trouble, but will you please take me home? Any land will do, absolutely. Welcome aboard. What a coincidence. We were just going to land. Okay, I'm going to turn the resource display back on because we are about to hit shore, it looks like. Well, I mean, this looks like ancient forest lands. There is literally ancient wood right there. I have a good feeling about this, except that, it might turn out that this is just like a terrifying place for us to be. Oh, hey, Lightbringers. Here too. Great. Well, let's sail around a bit. There's mythical leather here. Oh, a good source of coal. Might actually be important. Maybe we should land and let the Viatoviak out. He seemed pretty distraught. Let's head toward the shore. So a bunch of sources of topaz, which is not really that interesting. Some very shiny dragonflies. At first I thought maybe they were fairies. Okay, let's get on land. And like I said, we've delivered that guy. We have arrived on the fabled ancient forest island. It is said that this land emerged from hiding when the earth shattered, much like the cities of the dwarves. Much of the woodland here has been destroyed, but what remains is no less breathtaking. These lands are home to the elder races. Both woodlandkin and forest demons stand as guardians of the evergreen woodlands, hoping to one day regrow what was lost. Yo, we should maybe have brought the new demon. You know what? I'll put her on a boat by herself. I'll have her come over here. Because she could probably, like, help us talk to these people, and she's not going to be any good at combat back home. She's level 1. Creatures of the forest are fiercely territorial, so one should remain on guard. Ancient wood and exotic spices can be found here. Like these. Here, for example. Yeah, I should have brought her with us. I wasn't thinking about, you know, what it would mean to have a wood demon around. Okay. No, not equipment. Sorry. This one. We don't need to give her any wood. It's a little inconvenient. I guess, yeah, she'll take the bad boat. I'm going to give her this cat as well. We'll put the cat on there. We'll equip it on her afterward. So she just needs a little bit of food. She's not going to be able to get over there quite as fast as we did, but she'll get over there. And she doesn't, yeah, like I said, she's not going to camp. She doesn't need any wood. Okay. Let us... I have the town selected. Let us replace your acceptable cat with a very good cat. And then you have no points of movement. Okay, never mind. We'll be back. So I don't want to go, like, too far from the shore then. She doesn't have the strength to really carry that boat properly. Alright, among the trees you discovered the long abandoned remnants of an elven dwelling. You climb up to explore the elven ruins, but hear an unsettling stirring in the forest. Some of the trees seem to be descending upon you. Okay, we might be able to negotiate with this angry forest. Ouch. 74 sanity lost. Okay, that's dangerous. That is a potentially lethal hit to his sanity. You smell of woodkin. You may pass. Yeah, if we had the forest demon here, I bet we would have gotten to skip some of that. Okay, quartz javelins. Those are fine. So we'll go right here, and then we'll make camp and hope he doesn't leave us immediately. Actually, a bunch of people are kind of low on sanity. Yeah, that was actually a dangerous encounter. Alright, fingers crossed, everybody. You're ambushed by elven bandits. We gotta abandon some stuff and run. We cannot fight these. A group of elderly humans approaches you. Approaches who? The town. Okay. Invite them to join you. Yeah, scholars. We ask more about them. We did this before. If I can just loop that forever. If you let us stay a while and feed us, we'll teach you a thing or two. We have a ton of food, sure. We should probably actually put someone in town on cooking, because we have a lot of food, but I think we might be out of... Yeah, we're out of a bunch of our types of cooked food. Wait. Yuzia. Did I just, like, not remember to put... Okay, hold on a second. How did I just not remember to put Yuzia in the adventuring party? Okay, well... Let's make this 10 days of food for 2 people, I guess. Even more reason that we need to get you guys out here. I was wondering how we failed that yellow challenge so badly, but I guess that would explain it. Alright, we need to maybe fall back to the terrain artifact. This will give us an opportunity to gather some rubies while also waiting for our friends to approach. Yeah, we'll maybe just not go anywhere for a little while. Okay, we're no longer so low on sanity that we are in danger. I'm so glad I had a second boat available, but I'm also very frustrated with myself for having done a bad job here. Okay. So right, I was going to put somebody on cooking, and that's how we noticed that the witch had not gone with them in the first place. Let's do that, though. We don't need necessarily to cook a huge amount. Who is worst at cooking? We'll have you grill up some fish, you make us some veggie bake, and there you go. Just have the demons and the rats handle all the cooking. We'll do that for a while, make sure we get our town morale levels back up. And we are still actively researching, even though we don't have anything like really good to research, so we are producing advancement points slowly. If it turns out we do need to go for the domination victory and unlock some more materials so as to build higher level buildings, we should actually be able to do so. You come to a place steeped in the energy of darkness and weaves of magic all around you. You see the broken statue of a Zmei wound around a silver tree. Take a closer look. The crow said this is the place you need to visit to unlock your true potential. Oh, how I wish the witch was with us now. The stone Zmei's eyes open, and a slithering voice whispers into your ear. Ah, chosen, finally. This is one of the resting places of Vellus. As such, it has become a natural gateway to the underworld. But creatures of the Light Hive are determined to use this gate to destroy the underworld, or at least the gates. This must not happen. I'm sorry, they're going to use the gate to destroy the gates? But Nia is the mistress of death. Why does your god not remember this? Nia is mistress of death. Vellus was gatekeeper and guardian of souls. When the old gods left, they created the divine domains, gave powers to their children, relinquished their own. Why? So many questions. Answers come after. Once you secure this gate, you will become stronger. You will remember what your god needs from you. And I will answer more questions. So how do we go about doing that? There are several ways to give me more strength so I can hold this gate. There are many souls here, but none marked by the Chosen's aura. Sacrifice spirits that walk with you and I shall be strengthened. Blood, given freely, a life, that has the potency I seek. For the more prosaic of options, certain high-quality resources in large amounts will also serve me. Lastly, you can defeat the light creatures that linger here. I shall siphon them while you fight. Okay, what I will do for right now is bail. We'll be back. We'll be back once our once our party is properly assembled. So unfortunately, we're still talking about probably like 3 turns of sailing to get over there. It's a little inconvenient. Alright, we can probably pull people off of cooking now. Oh, I think we're about to get an event, because it won't move the camera. I'm ignoring shipwrecks for the moment. Those 2 people together. Well, you know what? Yuzia could probably have handled the challenge on her own, I bet. So first of all, you should start doing this. Secondly, cooking. You guys should stop with that. You want to go help do some research? Who doesn't want a rat as a research companion? I'm not saying they'd be good at the research, but I am saying they could sit on your shoulder and be warm and adorable while you research. That sounds pretty okay. Alright, so do we want to... I don't think we want to change anything here. What we could do, and maybe should do, is grab mythical leather as a crafting material. I think we can probably afford to, spend these advancement points. So, do we have any kinds of leather? We have fur leather on our home continent. And that's really it, huh? Okay, so maybe we want to go up through fur leather then. Okay, let us gather some of this. I guess we should probably swap these. Let's put the best gatherers on this and the second best on that. Okay, come home with a bag full of rubies and magic leather. Plus the delay here will give us the time we need to heal up fully from the challenges that we were not quite up to without our fancy ring. So we haven't yet gotten an event for releasing that spirit, right? I wonder if there's something else I have to do beyond getting back on land. Yep, Expedition 2 is starting to run a little food short. Won't be a problem once they merge up. I didn't realize this was going to be cutting it so close. I thought I was giving them, like, a pretty comfortable margin. Wow, check that out. That's difficulty level 10. That number is too high. Alright, I'm not going to disrupt the campsite. Let's just have these two move in. Okay. Now, with the full might of our party assembled, I think I'm going to hang out one more turn, because we have that to do. As you set up camp, a group of elves approach you carefully. Most of the group is carried on stretchers still. May we seek shelter at your side? Yes, please don't kill us. We're trying to be nice to you. I thank thee, friends. My brethren were assaulted by necromancy, and a curse now blights their light. We do not have a mage with us, thus we make haste to our home. Alas, I do not think they have that much time left. Well, good news for you, I have all kinds of mages. So interesting, this says magic users. I wonder if this is actually an option that is only available if you have more than one magic user, or if that's just a typo. You know, I can try to help. I'm pretty good at curses and whatnot. You take the burning coals from the fire. To cleanse the soul with light, you cover the sick with oak leaves and dirt. To ask Mother Earth her blessing, you mix your saliva with 3 fingernails of an elder and the blood of an animal, and you drink it. Ugh. The elves look at you with an air of confusion and disgust, but when their brethren rise, cleansed and healed, they bow to you and leave you gifts and thanks. Why did I mix my saliva into the blood if I was just going to drink it? Couldn't I just drink the blood and, you know, pick up the saliva as it moves through? They gave us a ruby crossbow, which is, like, totally fine. And some garbage wood, and... oh good, a point of mysticism for my Slav. Okay, well, we're making friends. Okay, so we got one more load of resources. Let's try this. So we're not going to sacrifice people. See if you have the right resources to give. Nope, we don't know what they want, but we know we don't have it. You see a strong group trying to push past a dark barrier. The barrier is weakening. There are several holes already, and some Svatelko are getting through and helping from the inside. Well, I think it's time to face them spiritually, by which I mean blow them up using magic. Oh dear. Yuzia is the only one who took damage. The Lightbringers are destroyed, and you see their light float toward the Zmei. His stone mouth is ajar now, devouring the energy and turning it black. You see and feel the barriers strengthen. They even put pressure on your presence here. I will remain calm, though. You also feel the domains of magic and intellect stirring. Awareness of the old god Vellus fills you up. You know he was once an elven sage who turned to the human world and decided to carry the burden of the divine. You know he gave magic to mortals, and valued wisdom above all. You know that your own domain came from him too, and you feel it strengthen you. We have led a pretty magic-focused path so far. I think we accept the gifts of magic. As chosen, you feel the power of magic flow through you. Knowledge of the arcane becomes clear as day, even if you were not blessed by it before. You are now a magic user, and you have gained the skills of those who can wield the power. But you feel there is much more potential within you. You can feel your divine connection calling out to you. So what is her mysticism now? Her mysticism's only going to be 10. I mean, 10's not that low. Magic user, and we've gained a bloody summon for unliving rats. Okay, so now she's like a hunter witch. Okay, what now? Now you know I speak true. Vellus was one of the 3 who needed to give up their seat so the new gods may rule. You will find the final answer when you unlock your own divine path. Your god's power will be freed, and thus truth will be revealed. Now go, follow your path. Maravit, born of both magic and intellect, thus a son of Vellus to be sure. Maravit was once a great shaman, possessing the wisdom of the spirit world. When his soul crossed into the Grey World, the Lord Vellus spoke to him, and thus the young god emerged. To find Maravit's memories, you must venture into the lands of darkness. There, your final test will await. The lands of darkness. Okay, I can do lands of darkness. What you reckon? I mean, purple's kind of a darknessy thing, but I wonder if maybe that island is what we're talking about. So, since we're over here, do we want to try to make friends with the people on this island in case the faction victory, the quest victory doesn't work out? We could like try to make some progress on this, or maybe we just want to. Let's just stick to the thing for now. Let's stick to the quest victory for now. What were we doing for this other quest? It's not even in my quest log anymore. Oh no, it is. It's the Lightbringer's quest. That's right. Find the Druid Tree. And we could look around for a Druid Tree, I suppose. You know, even if it's not information, even if we don't end up learning anything new that we would use in this game, we can gather information for the future. Continue to gather food. It looks like maybe our advancement points have hit a cost cap. Maybe they cap out at 30. So sure, you take some mysticism. It turns out we're all pretty pro-mysticism around here. So how big is this island? We're like just now at the southern part of it. Actually, we can switch the map to, yeah, island mode, which is actually a really nice feature. Okay, there's forest spirit guys over there. Maybe we should go talk to them rather than having them come at us. Okay, someone is trying to entrance you with their silver tongues. Let us defend ourselves with the strength of our incredible magics. As we always do. And then I guess also we'll gather fur leather for a turn. We have 84 turns worth of fuel. It is no problem at all for us to stop and do this. We might actually want to figure out a spot to put down and gather food, though. A little concerned about our food levels. You are ambushed by bandits. Your goods are your lives. But what if we just had a nice conversation instead? Yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to perfect a tier 4. Well, I guess I can be convinced to let you pay a smaller fee, and we can even do some trading. Best I can do. I'm all about trade. What's trade? Oh, you guys don't even have anything cool. Whatever, I'll take all your herbs. And I know we're getting kind of a raw deal here, but I don't care enough to be upset by it. There you go. Here's a small handful of low-quality gems. So, this Lightbringer spawn is less dangerous to us. Okay, I think we're going to make camp right here for a couple of turns. Let's pull up this terrain artifact as well, just in case we need it. We are so close to getting that done in one turn. So actually, hold on. She can do that by herself, and we can have the second and third best gatherers on this. Yeah, I don't know how many advancement points we're going to need to finish the game, but we may as well get all of the terrain artifacts that it is easy to get. Radislav, let's continue focusing Destiny for you. Then we go and look this way. Okay, actual forest spirits. A demon is approaching you aggressively. Oh yeah? How? Oof. Victory with grave injuries. It is a purple challenge, so it's not such a big deal for this to be the case. Let's resolve it manually, though. We've got to be able to do better than that. Okay, the bad news is that the demon summon is probably not going to get used because Random Blast 3 is just so good. I don't love how claustrophobic this battlefield is, though. Oh wow, 239. I mean, I can definitely see how we end up in a situation where somebody gets reduced to very low health. What is this that she has? Okay, that's just retaliation. I suppose I should have played Biaklava first. Yeah, that was a little bit of an error. Strength of the Swarm and everything. And then... Bratomir definitely goes for Ghostly Axe, which deals true damage. Okay, that's the same guy. So they're very reliant on that one dude. We actually have pretty strong Ghostly Axe from her as well. Like, I definitely want to play Random Blast again, because this is going to do over 100 total damage. And now we just need to throw some people in front of the witch. Do we have any summons that are relevant here? We could bloody summon the unliving rats to fill the spaces, I guess. It lowers health, right? Oh, it's a low bloody summon, though. Only 20% of the character's current health. Let's do it, because I've not seen what this actually does yet. Okay, they're terrible. They're just, like, really awful. Good to know. It is a shame that the random blasts are probably... What attack are we doing here? So we're doing 30 damage. I guess getting this guy off the table... Yeah, fine. Get that guy off the table before he makes an attack for the turn. That's pretty handy. Oh, his attack hits everybody. That would certainly make it possible for one of us to end up with fewer than 0 HP. I can see how that occurs. This does 30 damage. How very disappointing. Well, the witch is up next, so yeah, actually, if we target this guy, the witch should clear the field. Okay, that was all of their good characters, presumably, but they still have something. They still have a little something going on here. So I think I'm going to not be afraid of the snare. I think we have to play into the snare a little bit. You only have Random Blast 1, right? It's not bad, though. Yeah, we just have to play the witch into the snare. She's too powerful. And then... Oh, it's also only 1 damage, so I guess I shouldn't be too worried. Then I'm going to put you down. Because his snare is actually quite powerful. Using skills, trying to avoid playing into the snare. I think it is the case that multiple instances of the snare should work the way we want them to. So we'll try to spread out a little bit here to avoid taking too much damage from the hammer attack. They're trying really hard to avoid dropping anybody in front of those snares. Okay, and then we probably just want to play a skill. I think we have it extremely under control here. So, Inspire... Yeah, if we inspire the slower witch attack... wait, that... Oh, he'd be a little expensive to play his abilities, wouldn't it? Well, we could instead just slow you down. Yeah, that works. Okay, pretty sure we win now. Pretty sure we win without taking any further damage. Okay, so we still did take some pretty severe injuries there, but I think that was better than predicted. Not very good loot, sadly. Alright, well, let's camp for maximum replenishment. Do we want to... We probably want to go ahead and just do the spiritual healing ritual. This is why we brought all these herbs. Okay, she's leveling up and getting even more energy disturbed. Seems like probably the right way to go, and obviously more mysticism on Yuzia. It's crazy how powerful Yuzia is at level... Well, she's like 14? Okay, one of the creatures in that space is just like angry lightning, so that's pretty cool. Do we want to just fight the Lightbringer spawn? It's possible that doing this will get us some positive reputation with the inhabitants of the area. And everybody's looking... Yeah, everybody's bars are full. Let's try it. A settlement claimed by the light. We will go at them with our purple magics. Yeah, I'll just accept that, then. That's probably correct. You destroyed the Lightbringers and the village burns, as if the light will not allow you a full victory. Well, 39 granite. And we can just do the ritual again. We brought lots and lots of ritual herbs. Can I... No, I cannot just, like, double-click on that. Okay, there's no way to do this except for actually dragging the herbs over, it looks like. It's not like a big imposition. Alright, even more Lightbringers. The druid tree could potentially be on that other island, so maybe we should go in that direction. I obviously would like to grab the... Oh, a demon circle. Interesting. I'd like to grab the terrain artifact, so I think we'll just go this way. I am not interested in parting ways as friends with these particular people. Okay, we got ourselves some new research material. A pretty decent piece of jewelry... I think that piece of jewelry actually gets equipped. Do we need... No, we don't need to spend any effort on mystical healing. Okay, we definitely have empty jewelry slots. The Chosen has worse... Oh no, the Chosen has... Yeah, worse jewelry. Let's move this over to you, and I'll take that. Okay. I'm a little worried that we're about to get attacked, which might be bad for us in that it may, you know, let's take wits. Might be bad for us in that it might leave us no options except violent ones to deal with them. But I don't want to pull up. I'm just about to get the terrain artifact. The Homen, an unliving skeletal procession often foretelling death on a large scale, are seen passing through your village at night. Okay. Let's call upon our domain to steer the waves of cruel fate away from the village. We've been very magic domain focused so far. I think we should stick to it. Altering the weaves of fate is never a safe endeavor, but your gods listen, and you feel the reach of the Homen lessen. You hear that many villages in your area were struck down with fatal sickness, and you wonder if your own safety made it worse for them. Yeah, that does seem possible. Okay, let's go ahead and search north first. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty soon that we have to camp and just, like, fish a little bit or something. It would be best if we could find a spot where we can reach multiple food resources at the same time. Hey, we have 13 turns. It's not exactly urgent. And let's make sure that we are researching this stuff. If we're gonna research anything slowly, it should be these terrain artifacts. Alright, got 10 more coal. I think I'm just gonna take trash attack on both of them. You never want to use brute force, but you do often want to use gathering, so I don't feel too bad about it. You are abandoned by elven bandits, or ambushed rather, by elven bandits. Let's try reasoning with them this time. Now that we're in good shape on yellow stuff and we have the witch with us and everything, I'll take that outcome. Perhaps we can come to a more amicable arrangement. We may have strayed from our path thus far, yet it is no reason to abandon all civility. You will pay us a small fee, and in exchange you may trade with us. Okay, I'm down with that. What do you have? You have some okay gear. You have some stuff that is totally fine. I was kind of hoping they would have food. Okay, we can give them something easy. We can give them this bow. I'm not going to use this bow. And then 58 value left. I mean, I guess I'll take one of these. Aw, I was kind of hoping we were going to get some positive reputation on that. And we did bring someone low enough to really suffer, to maybe be driven off by their lack of sanity. So let's hope that doesn't happen. It wouldn't be the end of the world if it happened, but let's just hope it doesn't. Okay, everybody's fine. Things are definitely still getting risky over here, which is impressive considering how strong we are at this point. You discover an elven sacred ground committed to the memory of the dead. You come closer to the tree and realize that out of one of the roots grows a figure of an elf, a wooden statue, lifelike yet clearly static. It has several ornaments made of precious stones and metals, including a tiara, some rings, and a decorative chest piece. We should probably not steal their stuff. You sense some faint remnants of life within the woodwork. A spirit almost crossed over, perhaps? Meditate in respect for this soul. Or just pay your respects and leave. Let's do this one. You feel an energy trying to escape from this plane, but you also sense a stifling force, keeping it unnaturally trapped. You can attempt a ritual to free the soul, but if you fail, it could harm you. And also, maybe whatever this is trapped for a reason, right? I guess let's attempt the ritual. So hold on. An elven sacred ground committed to the memory of the dead. There's a trapped soul here. And somebody put a lot of effort into, like, setting all this stuff up. And if this is what's keeping the soul trapped, then that, there's somebody who wants this thing trapped here pretty badly. I don't want to upset the elves by freeing something that they imprisoned intentionally. But I guess let's do the ritual and find out what the end result is. Your ritual disrupts whatever held the soul here. The statue looks at peace, and then slowly, before your eyes, it turns to silver ash. You feel that you can take whatever the soul left for you without being disrespectful. Oh, do I? Okay, that was good. We got some mithril. Mithril's alright. That's like a pretty good reward for our obvious good deed. Yeah, man, the next time we see a source of food, I'm gonna sit down and gather for a while. Alright, we'll defend ourselves using the strength of our purpleness. Oh, victory with grave injuries. Well, it is just purple health. You know what, I'll accept it, it's fine. Can't die from a lack of purple health. And we'll just do some rituals and get that problem repaired immediately. So I think maybe let's move to... I guess let's just stop right here. We'll sit down. We will ritual up some more purple health. It seems like you only need to do one copy of this ritual to restore a really huge amount of health. Zaslava is actually much worse at gathering than the witch is, so she can be on ritual duty. Okay, how are we feeling now? All good on purple, mostly recovered on yellow. What stats do you want? Mysticism? No, you know what? Wits. Wits is always good. Alright, one more turn of sitting here. We do not need to do the ritual again. I think we're going to be better at purple defenses than we are at yellow defenses, but these are certainly not easy challenges. Whoa, total defeat. Hold on, I gotta be able to... Total defeat? Really? I gotta be able to do better than that. Okay, target all enemies on the battlefield for 20 stun damage. That does suck. No two ways about that one. So we probably want to throw Biaklava down first. Maybe like Biaklava and Alinovic, just get the snares and ambush out there. And then we'll figure out which stuff later. And I'm going to try not to group up too much. I'm going to try not to give their counter hammer attacks, should they have any additional help. Okay, well, I can see how we might lose this. The true damage is pretty harsh. That attack is on 6.4? Okay, never mind. We retreat. Cannot do. Okay, I do not love all of the yellow health loss, and the spiritual curse obviously is a bummer, but we can deal with that. You fail, your mind feels muddled, and your spirit cursed. Yeah, that's pretty harsh. Alright, well, we got the thing. Let's run away. Nope, nope. Damn it. Your camp is besieged by a group of humanoids lurking in the darkness. Very upset about this. I should not try to move all of my movement distance in a single thing if I'm moving into the dark. Keep calm and we shall all get what we want tonight. Alright, I'm not in the mood for your nonsense right now. Kill the Strigas and loot their bodies. Ooh. Dark heavy armor. That actually might be better than what my Slav is currently wearing. Night demons don't like it when you kill them. I do not want to interact with this demon nest. It is far too powerful. I was just trying to run away. Okay, well I have a pretty bad feeling about how our next turn is going to go here. Maybe they'll just back off for no reason? Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, let's cook a little bit here. We're gonna turn some of these herbs into food. Please don't chase us. Okay, I think they went away. Alright, some good cooking. So I still don't see a druid tree. More sources of ancient wood. I think we're going to do that. We're going to cook some more meat up here. Actually, I'm almost out of meat. So let's do a single cook of fish into grilled fish. I want, for real, just one. Slavic can do it. She's kind of okay at pretty much everything. Boy, they really did find us, huh? We're not going to be able to do this again. Right, yeah, same result. So we have to do a resolve manually. It sucks that they have so much movement. And we know we can't. Alright, and now we have low sanity, and then we, like... Okay. Part of me wants to get in the water, because they definitely can't attack us in the water. But I am concerned that we also don't regen very well in the water. We're pretty far away from them now. Like, it's hard for them to see us, and it's hard for them to move this far. You know, we need to remove a curse. Somebody's cursed. Let's do this. There's like a lot of our herbs, but it is a thing that should be done. And if they follow us, we're just in a lot of trouble. Oh, there's other enemies, though. And we're still not high enough on sanity. Okay, we're full on everything else, though. If we lost Yuzia to low sanity, I would be beside myself. Let's break camp. We'll deal with these guys in some non-yellow way. Total defeat? What? In a purple challenge? Really? Okay, hold on. Let's try this manually. Okay, so yeah, we know this kind of thing. Are Yuzia's stats all screwed up or something? No, she does as much damage as ever. Huh. We're gonna find out that one of the enemies is, like, just incredibly powerful, I guess. Okay, so we'll get that down on the table. And then, I mean, if I want to take advantage of the very good snare, we gotta do it now. And he's a good character, too. Okay. So now I want Ghostly Ass, Ghostly Ass. I want Ghostly Axe. And I also want Triple Blast. And then we play Triple Blast again. Okay, now we actually have 3 targets for Triple Blast, which I really appreciate. And then we could do a skill. Yeah, we could Lullaby, I suppose. We could do a dramatic hurry up on one of us. Plus 5.2 would move that guy who's going to hit for... would move this guy, like, behind all of our characters. I actually kind of like that. Or we could just play another... we could, like, play Milena. She's just going to get blown up, though. Yeah, I like this. Just remember, he's behind us on both combat phases now. We'll be able to get a lot of damage out. It is a little bit of a shame that they managed to, they played very carefully so as not to allow me to land any splash damage. Do we want to just wipe this guy out now? Let's see, we're not going to take these two down before their action no matter what. They're going to do 54 total damage, which is going to clear Biaklava off the field. But it's only just barely going to get through your armor. It is going to take out the Chosen. I guess I don't really care about that guy. Close. We got him close. Okay. So we don't have our heavy hitters anymore. But neither do they. Alanovic is, like, tremendously important to continuing to survive here. And then... you do 13 damage with a single random blast. Ghostly Axe is our next best thing. I don't know where to put you. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Alright, we definitely need to bleed them with the trap as much as possible. Putting a second copy of him out probably won't help with that, but I think we actually just need the damage. And we should be able to... they do 14 each. Yeah, so if we do one slowdown, if we do one lullaby on the faster of these two cards, we should be able to get him to hit at least once. And then he'll gain some shield off of that. It won't be enough, though. Yeah, I think we are actually just going to lose. So we need this very considerable slowdown on that guy. Move him under some of our abilities. I mean, it's good damage, but it's split up too much. Yeah, there it is. We lose. So this does 21 damage. I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, we came close. We're gonna actually lose people. What a shame to lose the game at this... What a shame it would be to lose the game at this point. So yeah, you have 13... 13 damage. We'd have to hit like 5 times with this for it to be meaningful. Yeah, we're done. Okay, well, thanks to all of the enemies grouping up on us extremely effectively, we're probably going to see some actual losses here. One thing that we do want to do very badly is this ritual. And that would be your job, except that your ritual stat is lower now. So I guess it's on you. Best gatherers gather meat, and let's see who dies, I guess. We don't really have another option. Fingers crossed for nobody? Yeah, of course not. Lost the Zerka. I don't think we move. Lost the witch. Okay, well, that's probably not recoverable. I mean, I guess we're not really in any danger on the home continent, though. I think the Chosen is now the most powerful person in the party. Like, Slava is not regaining health at all. I'm not sure why. I'm not regaining sanity at all. I'm not sure why. Well, let's pick up and move a little bit over. We have a lot more turns of food now, with fewer people eating. No more deaths. Nope. Alright, well, we gotta fall back. We gotta fall back, like, really badly. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We take on you. And we never did find our druid tree. It could be on this little sub-island over here. We'll search this ruin. Call upon turmoil or magic to shield you from the darkness. Yeah, there's dreaded mist. There's always dreaded mist. Okay, curses, whatever. Not too worried about curses. I'm a little annoyed that that cost all of my movement. I'm not even going to bother removing the curse, I don't think. We'll just wait until the Baba Yaga comes around. Alright. Why are we so slow? Oh, we lost so much carrying capacity. Well, I mean, the boat. The boat has good carrying capacity. We'll just have to get in the boat. Yeah, we'll sail around the coast here and see if the location of the druid tree reveals itself to us. We're not going to be able to see inland very much with all these trees and mountains, though. But I also just don't think that we have... I don't think that we are safe on land. There's a woodlandkin village. We might be able to actually just talk to them. We have a little bit of a thing going with them. A little tiny bit of respect. The wind is affecting... yeah, scary storm. Try calling out. We're way worse at all challenges now. Take another wind spirit onto the boat, and then we get off the boat. Do a little bit of recovery time here. A couple of your folk found themselves a child in the cabbage patch. Okay. A little girl who hopefully we can train to be a witch. Wait, do I really not have any points of movement? Like, what I really need is to trade with these elves so that we could sell them some things. Okay, yes, I don't have 0 points of movement. Trade, please. Okay, we have to sort by weight. We have to sell some of our heaviest objects. Honestly, this stuff is not even really that heavy. We cannot sell them the extra boat, it looks like, for some reason, which is very strange. Well, so the extra boat is not by itself heavy enough to get us under our carrying capacity. I was hoping to be able to sell that and a bunch of other stuff. I guess we'll just get this, and I think I want to hold on to the medium armor. I don't really care about this, like, red only armor, and this, as far as clubs go, that's not even all that good. So we're looking at okay, we're looking at a little over 400 weight there. This wooden gathering tool is not actually good enough to be worth carrying around. We'll sell this garbage robe because we can just make a better one. Topaz robes are not really in consideration. At this point, we're selling stuff that's pretty light and unimpressive. Not gonna make that much of a difference, but it still has some value. And then we're just gonna buy, like, crafting materials and stuff, I guess, because I don't think we actually want any of these weapons. Oh, you know what? That bow is actually quite good. Yeah, I'll take that very good bow, and then just like some dark wood, I guess, or some herbs. We actually have used all of our herbs. Trying to make sure we're not picking up too much heavy stuff as well. Trying to convert heavy value into light value. We don't really need scaled leather. We don't have a good use for it anyway. That's a pretty okay gathering tool. You can cut some of this stuff from the deal. Okay. That helps a little bit. Now it is the case that if we just threw away the bad boat, we would be under. But maybe instead of that, we just get back in the water? Let's talk to the elves again. Is there anything we can help you with? Unruly forest demons. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm in a good place for unruly forest demon fighting. I think we probably have to just get back in the water. Oof, what a rough day. Turns out some of these other islands can be a little bit difficult. And it's like, the way the challenges work, if you fail one, you're so likely to fail another if you get challenged again before you can heal. We just got kind of spiraled there, and we couldn't find a place to recover because we got pinched between those two groups. Really brutal. Alright, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time to see if we can still salvage this from the wreckage. We didn't lose that many characters overall, and most of what we lost wasn't that big a deal, but the loss of Uzia is huge. It's absolutely brutal. We'll do what we can on Monday, and we'll see you then.